Welcome y'all to the 412 Homestead. Today we're going to be making a lemon cake with lemonade frosting. You know, I like my box cake mixes. They're easy, simple, 3 ingredients, and as high as prices of groceries are right now, the less ingredients you've got to buy to have a snack, the better off you're going to be. Our frosting, the key to it is lemonade. We're going to use lemonade and powdered sugar is the only frosting that we're going to need for this little cake mix today. So we're going to get started. We're going to get our cake going. You know, I like these box cake mixes. You buy them on sale at the grocery store, stick them in your freezer. Today we're going to do lemon. This was always my favorite. When I'd go to my grandma's house, I'd always say, "Grandma, would you please make that lemon cake with that lemonade frosting?" And she would make it for me. So we're going to dump our cake mix in. We're going to crack us 3 eggs. Takes half a cup of oil and a cup of water. And we're going to get that going in our wonderful KitchenAid mixer. You know, I've bragged on that about every video we've done. I just love my KitchenAid mixer that my husband got me. It's made lots and lots of cakes too, y'all. We're gonna get our oil in. We're gonna dump our cold water in there. We're gonna raise her up and we're gonna get her mixed up. Don't turn it on high at first, y'all, or you'll have it blown all over the kitchen. I've already got my pan greased up. Got our oven heating to 350 degrees. We're gonna give this a quick stir. Get those little bits of batter off the side, dry cake mix. We're gonna put it back to, whoops, I'm doing it backwards, y'all, so I'm gonna stir it up. All right, I think we got it. Okay, we got her mixed up here. Like I said, this is a quick dessert. Just bake your cake, cool it, then you'll pour your frosting right over the top of it. But we're gonna get this in the pan. Oops, there's some I didn't get mixed in the bottom. That's all right though. Want to get it all out of the bowl. I don't want to waste anything. Like I said, I don't know if you could hear me, but I got my oven preheating to 350 degrees. We're going to bake that for about 30 minutes. We're going to check it at 25. We don't want to over bake it. Want to spread that out, get it nice and level. We're going to put that in our oven, bake it. We'll come back and frost it here in just a little bit. All right, y'all, we're going to mix up our frosting. I say frosting, it's probably more like a glaze. We're just going to take powdered sugar and we're going to take some frozen lemonade. Now, I have this thawed. I'm just going to dip out what I need. You know, whatever I don't use, I can make it some lemonade because you're not going to need this whole thing because we're going to make kind of a thick glaze to drizzle over our cake. But I just bought lemonade. It was the cheapest brand that we had at our store. I'm going to start out, I don't have a recipe. It's kind of like how my grandma made it, you know, by eye. I'm going to start out though with about a cup of powdered sugar. And then I'm going to put probably about, probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of our frozen lemonade, which, like I said, it has thawed. So we're going to get this lid off here, try to without making a mess. And it is pretty much thawed out. I'm going to give it a little stir in here. It's going to be a kind of a tart glaze, but so good. You know, when I was a kid and I'd go stay with my grandma, I would always ask her, Grandma, will you please make that lemon cake? And my other thing I'd ask her to make was, would you make a pot of beans and some beer biscuits? That was a big treat, going to Grandma's house and having beans and beer biscuits, but lemon cake's what topped it off. So we're going to try with about, I don't know, y'all, I'm probably going to need more than 3 tablespoons, but we're gonna mix that up and see what it looks like. Oh, I'm gonna need more than that. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put a few more in there. Like I said, it's kind of a tangy glaze. Tastes like, just like I said, lemonade. But it'll be good. It'll soak down into that cake, and that cake will be moist. But what I've got right now is just a little thinner than a paste. And if I see that it has set up a little bit, I might thin that down with just a little bit more. So far we've got a cup of powdered sugar, and I went ahead and have 6 tablespoons of our lemonade that we have thawed out. So we're going to let that sit while our cake is finished baking, and we're going to come back and put it all together, and you'll see what we got. All right, you guys, we got that cake out of the oven. It smells so good, but we're getting ready to put our frosting on here, or actually it's a glaze. Like I said, we did a cup of powdered sugar, and we did 6 tablespoons of that frozen lemonade. Now that's all that you needed for that glaze. Y'all, with the price of groceries, we are trying to do things that doesn't take a lot of ingredients, because man, when you go to the grocery store, you're just, it's hitting your pocketbook. So, but you got to have some sweets. So we're going to do the glaze right on top of our cake. Now it's still a little bit warm, and it's going to run off, and it's going to run down to the sides and run into your cake. And after a while, it's going to set up. It's going to be kind of a little bit harder frosting. Like I said, kind of like a glaze on a donut, only it's going to have that good lemon flavor. We're going to go ahead and use all of it. We're going to let this soak in the top of our cake. Let it cool off a little bit. And then we're going to cut that thing. And I'm telling y'all, you won't be disappointed. Every time I fix this cake or eat a piece of this cake, I always think of my grandma. But here we go, y'all. We got a beautiful lemon cake with a lemon glaze. Like I said, we'll let this cool down a little bit. This frosting or the glaze will harden up, and it's going to be yummy. It's even yummy when you put it in the ice box and get it cold. Eat you a cold piece of cake. Anyway, we hope you all enjoyed this video today. We asked you, if you did, to please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We thank you all for stopping by the 412 Homestead. I'm Susie, and until we see you guys again, God bless y'all. Hope you have a great day. Thank you.